Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we will discuss multiple choice question on heat transfer operations, which are mostly related to heat exchanger. If you know the answer of any question, please comment in comment box. And if you like my video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Chemical Idda. So let's see first question. Indirect contact heat exchangers are mostly used than direct contact heat exchangers. Because options are: option A, heat transfer coefficient are high. Option B, there is no risk of contamination. Option C, there is no mist formation. Option D, cost of equipment is lower. So answer is option B. There is no risk of contamination. Because in an indirect type heat exchanger, the fluids which are involved in heat transfer are not mixed with each other, and fluids are separated by the wall. For example, a shell and tube heat exchanger. And in direct contact type heat exchangers, the two fluids are not separated by the wall and come into direct contact. Hence, in direct contact heat exchanger, mass transfer takes place accompanied by heat transfer. Hence, there is no risk of contamination in indirect contact heat exchangers. And that's why it is mostly used than direct contact heat exchangers. Now, next question. Double pipe heat exchangers are used. Options are: option A, when heat transfer area required is very high. Option B, when heat transfer area required is very low. Option C, because it occupies less flow area. Option D, because it less costly. So answer is option B, when heat transfer area required is very low. Because double pipe heat exchanger consists of concentric pipes, such that one of the fluids flows through the inside pipe and the other fluid flows through the annular space created between two concentric pipes. Hence, there is very low heat transfer area available for heat transfer. Hence, double pipe heat exchanger is used when heat transfer area required is very low. Now, next question. Fin tube heat exchangers. Options are: option A, give larger area per tube. Option B, use metal fins of low thermal conductance. Option C, facilitate very large temperature drop through tube wall. Option D, are used for smaller heat load. So answer is option A. Give larger area per tube. Because fin tube heat exchangers have tubes with extended outer surface area, or fins, to enhance the heat transfer rate from the additional area of fins. And hence in fin tubes with extended outer surface area enhance the heat transfer rate by increasing the effective heat transfer area between the tubes and surrounding fluid. That's why fin tube heat exchangers give larger area per tube. Now, next question. The advantages of using a 1-to-2 shell and tube heat exchanger over 1-to-1 shell and tube heat exchanger is. Options are option A. Lower tube side pressure drop. Option B. Lower shell side pressure drop. Option C. Higher tube side heat transfer coefficient. Option D. Higher shell side heat transfer coefficient. So answer is option C. Higher tube side heat transfer coefficient. Because in 1-2 shell and tube heat exchanger, the shell side fluid flows once through the exchanger, and the tube side fluid flows twice through the exchanger. And in 1-1 shell and tube heat exchanger, the shell side fluid and tube side fluid flows once through the exchanger. Hence in 1-2 shell and tube heat exchanger, due to 2 tube passes in tube side, the fluid velocity increases, and as a result, it increases the tube side heat transfer coefficient. So that's why the advantages of using a 1-2 shell and tube heat exchanger over 1-1 shell and tube heat exchanger is higher tube side heat transfer coefficient. Now, next question. In process heat exchangers, dash steam is preferred over dash steam. Options are option A. Saturated, superheated. Option B. Superheated, saturated. Option C. Wet, dry. Option D. High pressure, low pressure. So answer is option A. Saturated, superheated. Because condensing film coefficient of saturated steam is very high than superheated steam. Hence, in heat exchanger for the given heat duty, the area required for saturated steam will be very less than superheated steam. This is the reason we use saturated steam in a heat exchanger. That's why, in process heat exchangers, saturated steam is preferred over superheated steam. So that's all about important questions on heat exchanger. In the next video, we will discuss another set of questions. If you like my video, please like my video. Share this video with your friends. And subscribe to my YouTube channel.